Hello, welcome in Beyond the Mat. Back again at you. We got Brett, we got Blake, we got me, Nico. Fair amount is happening in the wrestling world in the past week. We'll start off with SmackDown as per usual. I don't know why I keep saying that. We have not changed that routine.
Well, you said Olaf for a few episodes.
Yeah, but like starting off with SmackDown, this is the 86th episode in a row that we have started off with SmackDown.
And one of these days, maybe we'll go to AEW Dynamite.
No. SmackDown after Mania.
SmackDown after Mania. Let's talk about it. So, Jacob Fatu kicked off SmackDown. He confronted Roman on Raw after Mania, yada, yada, yada. The Usos came out, Jimmy and Jay. Not bad. They were doing some yapping, and then the rest of the bloodline just came out. Solo
We're back.
NXT.
John.
Welcome back to 2020.
John, I know you're listening. We're back. Solo is in the frame.
It's so good.
Kind of.
Solo is in the fringe of the main event picture.
It's a job.
He's like on the same level of LA as LA.
No. Solo is still way above LA Knight. LA Knight isn't sniffing the main event picture. Solo's like being used in the main event picture. He's just not in it. He's being used in it.
They're like the same level because they're like there, but they're really not.
LA Knight was on an iShowSpeed live stream.
But he did also confront Gunther.
Yeah.
He
confronted the Usos on Monday.
He had a 30-second promo.
He did confront the Usos.
That doesn't count.
We'll get
he
to what
said,
happened on Monday.
if the bloodline returns, he said, y'all watch out.
Yeah. Because he really stopped him the first time when he got put in the dirt by
He's
Roman.
just trying to take this Drew McIntyre bloodline killer thing.
Yeah.
Drew did it better.
Take up the mantle.
Drew did it so much better. I'll be the first to say it. So that was that segment. You next had Tiffany Stratton against Julia for the Women's United States Championship, and Tiffany won.
We're back.
There we go.
We're back. Fire Julia. No, don't fire Julia.
Nah.
But at least they put the belt on Tiffy, where they won't use it still, but at least she's got a belt and it's going to guarantee her TV time. Honestly, can't even say that about the Women's United States Championship. It doesn't guarantee TV time. I don't know what you do with this. This was a banger match. It should have been on WrestleMania. I don't know where you go because nobody's in this division. Call them up. Call Blake. Call JC. Call all of them.
I think Blake Monroe is going to be called up to SmackDown.
Yeah, Tiffy, Blake, it's going to be Blake and Tiffy.
There was a vignette.
Yeah.
And then Fatal Influence. Well, we'll get to we'll get to what happened with them.
Also, we didn't talk about that first segment enough because, again, Jacob winning WrestleMania, not giving a crap. I'm starting to really like Jacob Fatu.
He has a good reason for what he's doing.
Yeah.
The Usos came out were like, they weren't against him and they weren't with him. They were just kind of there and they were like, this guy's unhinged, man.
They were like, you got some good ideas, but like, pump your brakes.
When Jacob said his catchphrase to Solo, you can see like Jimmy and Jay in the back, like, he's like, this guy's over.
He's more like chill though, compared to where he was before. Like with his promos, they're a lot more like tense.
I like Jacob, man.
Yeah, I like Jacob, but not when he's just screaming into a microphone.
I'm a keep it 100.
Like,
Yeah, that I mean.
Like I like the calm and collected Jacob that turns into a psychopath.
Yeah.
That's what I need. I need him to start off with a reason, not just catchphrase maxing like everyone else does. Shout out to Jay.
Him and Jay are like the same thing when they're in that same mode. You could just like interchange them and it wouldn't be any different. Like the same catchphrases.
Too many people have catchphrases nowadays. I'll tell
you.
So after Tiffy won, she had an interview on the ramp, and then Brie and Paige came out.
Mm-hmm.
They had a tag match against Charlotte and Alexa. Some nice history there. The match ended with a no contest because Fatal Influence pulled up.
All of them.
All three of them got called up.
All three, awesome.
Big dubs.
Yep. Why, Jasmine Nix? Why couldn't you hold out for a couple months?
No, this is awesome. I love that all three of them came up at the same time.
Yeah.
And they're, because like, this is exactly what the women's division on SmackDown needed. Like a dominant force. Like, hopefully they're going to build Fatal Influence up to be. And judging by this, how this show went, they've got big hopes for JC Jane.
Oh yeah, I see the vision here because once Nikki Bella gets back, then you can have Fatal Influence go against the Bella twins and Paige, and then you can set up possibly Paige turning on the Bellas, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I like calling them up. I still think JC Jane has a personality of a cardboard box, but that's just me.
I don't know. I think she was kind of cooking on this.
Yeah,
SmackDown.
She's not bad. Out of the three, honestly, I think Fallon's the best.
Fallon Henley, yeah.
'Cause she's shown way more character than anyone else, in my opinion. She went from being a country girl at a bar with Brooks Jensen and Who's the other? Josh Briggs.
Josh Briggs.
Briggs and Jensen. Man, I
Yeah.
missed that. Then when they brought in, who's with Julia now? Kiana James.
Kiana
That was
James.
weird. That was really weird. I didn't
Now
like it.
Lainey Reed's the country one.
Should have been Jasmine Nix.
Her
Fatal Influence is on the up. Buy
Yeah.
the stock.
Lainey Reed's theme is like if Def Rebel combined with like the dun 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 like banjo song. It's just that.
I mean, good for them, but I'm happy they're up. But
Yeah.
I still think there's a little bit of work to be done. But you can say that for everyone.
There's
Cody
promise.
promo. He
Took digs at TKO.
Yeah, he was. This
said-
was a little
yeah.
unhinged.
I liked it because I think this was a little bit of a pipe bomb. TKO went 0 for 3 on him. I mean, and he's right because he's gotten screwed over. The media, everybody in WWE seems to not like him. They keep booing him. It's not his fault when they've booked him against, a heel John Cena with Little Yachty, The Rock, and now Pat McAfee.
You mean Travis Scott?
Or Travis Scott, yeah.
Well,
Sorry.
at the end there were audible chants of Cody. He's back.
Good.
Is this like when Homelander lasered a guy in the crowd and they all started cheering him?
Yeah. It's like, they love me.
Can't believe it. Good promo though, nonetheless. Very good promo.
Cody's not the Homelander yet.
He's
Nah.
not yet. I don't
He's
even
a
think
tweener,
he's
honestly.
not even really at any kind of Homelander level in my opinion.
He's just
No.
QB1, man.
Yeah. I mean, he's getting close to the opening scene where
Yeah.
the blind guy just clapped his ears. Anyways,
He's QB1.
I need to watch The Boys.
it's very good. I still have yet to watch season 3 or 4.
Really?
Yeah,
Or
I
Gen
watched
V.
first.
I ain't watching Gen V.
I don't care for Gen V.
Yeah.
All right, Damian Priest and R-Truth against Jason Mateo and Tom of Tonga of the MFTs.
Why is
this tag
Why are
match?
they still tag champions?
Priest and Truth won. Okay.
Way to bury your faction that just beat and then fire the Wyatt Six.
Yeah, we'll get to all the releases. There were a lot.
Yeah, the releases were not good.
All I care, Johnny Gargano's still here.
For now, he's
For now.
not staying around. There's no way.
I found an article where a guy predicted who the next 10 people out could be, and it's a bit surprising. We'll get to that later, though.
Yeah, I don't like the releases
Yeah.
at all.
I'm not a fan of it either. Trick Willie promo. He's back with Yachty. Yachty's going to be here for a while.
Thank God Yachty's here, man. This was, man, WWE, this has got to be something where they're like sitting around and they like take years to build up like these storylines and try and get people over. And then these are the moments where I bet they're just sitting around the table and they're like, why? Like, why do they love this? Why do people, when we have complained so much and we bring in Lil Yachty with Trick Williams, everybody loves it. But not only Lil Yachty, let's put a man in a freaking gingerbread costume and this thing has a cult following. Gingy? G-Man?
And it's just Sami Zayn.
No, it wasn't Sami
for
Zayn.
this one time.
yeah,
it was.
Sami's a piece of crap because this, okay, I just want to...
That was an imposter gingerbread man.
Sami Zayn is a full-on heel. Because chronologically, this means that Sami Zayn killed Gingy. And he took the costume off of him. Somewhere the man that was Gingy
He's skin Gingy.
is dead.
So
And then Sami Zayn just attacked, like, Sami Zayn is a heel.
Oh, man.
This
but the
was not-
diehard Sami Zayn fans, what are they going to think?
Dude, there's like 4 of them. There's like 4 of them. They don't exist anymore.
They're all in Saudi Arabia.
So Yachty announced that he's here to stay, likening himself to Don King and Phil Jackson, and labeled himself, quote, the prophecy.
I don't know about that, man.
I don't know.
Bro's just saying stuff.
He's just
This
yapping.
was tricking Yachty, man.
Tricky. I
That-
And
the-
Gingy had his own locker room. Oh,
There's also no more U.S. Open Challenge. Trick's done with it, which I'm fine with.
I'm fine with that. It
and-
ran its course. It was
yeah.
good.
Yeah, and
Move
then Sami Zayn pulled up as a gingerbread man.
So we're going to get this at Backlash, right?
Probably.
Right. Either that or Saturday night's main event.
It's going to be Saturday night's main event. We all know it's going to be Saturday.
Yeah, the
night's
current
main
Backlash card, that's all we're going to get.
event. Let's see what's going to be on next year's Mania. Danhausen versus The Miz. I'm just kidding.
The
yeah,
House Mobile.
The Housemobile. Oh, it's so good. He comes out, has himself a match against Mike, and rolled up The Miz and won.
Dude.
Well, he also hit the curse, and then Pyro got him
Oh, yeah.
and Kit
Pyro.
Wilson.
Yep, it did it again.
This whole
You can't beat a man
like-
with ungodly powers.
this whole mid card of Danhausen, Miz, Kit Wilson.
This
and
isn't. This
R-Truth
isn't
so
mid card.
interesting.
This is not mid card. This is just.
This should be the main event.
This is fun.
This is just comedy.
Yeah. This
This
is.
is-
Yeah. This is just there to get a laugh.
This is what the 24/7 title should have been.
This is a kicker.
He
Like,
went to Mike's house.
Not EC3 and Bobby Roode chasing around with Drake Maverick and R-Truth, rolling each other up in cars.
It just works, and everything with like these segments that he's been having. Danhausen, I mean, did break into the Miz's house.
Yeah. No, he didn't. Didn't he tweet? Didn't Mike tweet at Danhausen and was like, "Curse my house," and he was like, "Okay."
Talking about that, and
let me do some research into that. I'm
But
gonna
then
do
the
some
Miz,
investigative journalism.
I mean, Danhausen pulled up, got in his pool,
Yeah.
caused the Miz to hit Maurice with the cocoa powder, and then they were getting married again for some reason. And
that was at
Danhausen,
the Vegas thing.
yeah, Danhausen was the best man, ring bearer, and maid of honor. I just love how he talks. I love everything about Danhausen.
He's so good. He's just, I don't know how.
And the Hausenmobile was awesome. And he like threw the spark plug and it like went off, and then
Yeah, he had smoke.
That's good.
The smoke and he's just standing there is such a good bit.
All right, on to the next thing. Rhea Ripley took on J.C. Jane in the singles match, and Rhea won via DQ because of Fatal Influence.
Yeah, Rhea pulled up, first appearance on SmackDown as a women's champ, and J.C. Jane, Fatal Influence already taken him out, and then she pulled up on Rhea.
Fatal Influence fading Brie Bella, Paige, Charlotte, Alexa Bliss, and Rhea Ripley
In one night.
They had
that's
nuclear heat.
That's a great way.
It's also because they attacked Paige before she could get tagged in.
Oh, yeah, before
Oh,
the hot tag.
the booze, it was like Dom level of booze.
Yeah,
I don't
they
know if
couldn't
anything
say
could
anything.
go up to Dom level of booze. Prime heel Dom
Yeah, those are
was
good booze.
the most hated man
But
I've
this
ever
is
seen.
awesome. Like the fact that they had that much heat from a SmackDown crowd for women's wrestlers, awesome.
for their
good.
debut too.
Yeah.
It's a very, very good sign. In the end, we had Jake Fatu take on Solo. Fatu won.
Jacob, man. See,
This is why I say that
shut up.
I agree with Nico that LA Knight is at the same level as Solo. Because if Solo's getting jobbed by Jacob Fatu for no real reason, then
Well,
what do you mean no real reason?
There's a reason. There's a reason.
like there is a reason, but there
No, there's a perfect reason for this. And this is not getting jobbed. This is called being in the main event picture.
This is what Penn Balor.
Okay, so it's perfectly fine for LA Knight to in your eyes job because it means something to the story.
When did LA Knight do anything that was meaningful? When was the last time he did something meaningful in WWE?
When the US
Years.
What
Did he do with it? Defend it one time?
title, multiple.
Well, in his defense, there was nobody in that mid card.
yeah,
There
Santos
was-
Escobar.
Santos Escobar was his comp, and like Mello before he got any kind of push.
He helped put Jacob over.
He did put Jacob over, and now look at Jacob.
And now look at Jacob. He's in the main event while LA Knight's on speed stream.
He was on Speedstream once. Also, I found the tweet. It's Mike showing a video of like his title belts and his like golf simulator. It says, "Hey Danhausen, curse this," and then Danhausen just quote tweeted, "Okay."
Danhausen did pull up to the golf simulator.
He
Miss
did.
Man, dude, if I could have a house like Mike is
Well, you can now because he just sold.
yeah,
it.
he just sold his house.
well. That's why they did that. 'Cause he was
Oh.
about to sell it. He's not going to reveal his whole house to live television.
You know what? Now that I think about that, that makes a lot more sense.
You think he was just going to
7.5
expose his whole house to
He didn't want to dox
the
himself.
USA Network just
Hey.
because?
Edge did it.
Edge did do it. It was dumb.
$7.5 million.
Seth saying, call the revival. Man. All right.
LA Knight, didn't he attack AJ Styles at his house? Or was that
think
just
so.
out in the middle of nowhere?
No, that was in his
his
front
house.
yard. Yeah, that was his front yard.
See?
LA Knight being a criminal.
That was like 2 years ago, though.
Yeah, LA Knight being a criminal.
So that was SmackDown. Not bad whatsoever. Not
It
bad.
was a good SmackDown, man. And then they also had the two vignettes were Blake Monroe and Ricky Saints.
Oh,
The absolute Ricky Saints.
Yeah,
Let
Ricky
me tell
Saints
you,
is coming up
right.
to SmackDown.
When we get to NXT, we were all worried about what this main event card is looking like.
Oh my God.
They changed it
It's
up.
looking pretty good.
They changed it up.
Pretty good.
The half of NXT is just like, who is this person? And then going, oh, they're from Evolve.
They're from Revolver. Oh, they're from
The Indies.
yeah. All right, let's get to Raw. We'll get to NXT.
Or they're from the crowd.
Yeah, we're from the crowd. So Seth Rollins kicked off Raw. I actually got to sit down and watch all this.
Mm-hmm. This is a good Raw.
Solid Raw. So at the end of the night, we had the Tribal Chief stuff, but first it was Roman. Whole lot of yaps. It was a lot of just back and forth between him and Breaker.
Yeah, this was. I mean, Seth came out. Here comes Paul and Braun. Saying they're in a weird spot because I still believe that I don't think really either of them are ready to give it 100% go in a match.
No, I don't think they are.
So I think this kind of going to be like the war of words, and then kind of like some scuffles, but not the match isn't till a little bit later.
I'd say they'll probably do the match at Backlash. Well, yeah, they actually laid down the challenge.
They laid down the challenge.
I'll take them not having brawls every week. I'm so tired of that because of Mania.
Just like in the next 2 weeks of Raw, just give me one Braun Breaker running around the ring spear, and I'm fine.
Yeah,
that's all I ask. I'll ask for.
Also, he mocked Seth by
plugging his nose.
Oh yeah,
and then
that was it. Actually, a pretty decent impression.
yeah.
I'll give it to Braun. That was not bad whatsoever.
It'll be interesting to see what they do with Backlash, because in years past they've used Backlash as either continuing on WrestleMania storylines or introducing new people into storylines.
This screams Bronson Reed returns.
Yeah. Like easily this I feel like is where Bronson Reed's going to come back.
This Vision thing, I don't think it'll go to next Mania. I think it'll end probably not at
SummerSlam?
SummerSlam.
I think Seth Braun could do SummerSlam, but I don't think like
the Vision's going to be around for a while, but like how exactly they're tied to Seth, like I think they're going to kind of handle it like how they handle the Judgment Day with like Edge. But that's the thing, they ended at Mania, but it's like they didn't wait a whole year. They had like a 6 months build, so I think it ends at the Rumble.
Yeah, it'll be something like that, because they can go a lot of ways with the Vision. It's like, does Braun like go away from the Vision and go like try and do a solo run with Heyman? Then does like Logan Paul become like the new leader?
Where's
Bronson
the pressure
Reed defense with that? What is Austin Theory a mole?
Austin Theory should go to the unemployment line.
According to that article, he might be soon.
Yeah.
Penta took on Rusev in a singles match. I actually thought it was fairly good. Bleacher Report gave it a C+, which, okay. Yeah, I would love to know who's grading these, because they're just wrong.
Didn't they give the Danhausen Mania segment an F?
Yeah, because they don't understand how to have fun. Not everything has to be 5-star 30-minute classics, all right?
Comedy is subjective.
There is a medium in this world that you need to be on, and I love that. So Ethan Page was actually watching this match from ringside.
Good.
Ended with Penta getting the win via a roll-up, and then both Rusev and Ethan Page started attacking Penta, and then Javon
comes out.
Give me a fatal 4-way. It's going to be at probably Saturday night's
Heels,
main event.
faces, let them go. All ego.
Let me tell you, Javon's over.
Oh, yeah.
Javon's
so over.
really over. But Ethan Page, again, I love. This is 4 guys who deserve it. Like, this is a good fatal 4-way because I could see them putting the belt on any of the 4 of them.
Yeah, and it would make sense.
Make him a powerful threat. Javon, next, big thing. You're going to give him that mid-card push. Ethan Page, you just called him up, but he's clearly already ready for that mid-card push because that's exactly what they did in Ethan Page in NXT. He won the title in that fatal 4-way a month after getting called up in the most dastardly way possible, taking a trick shot and then falling into the pin.
I remember my reaction to that.
That was awesome. In that moment, I was like, God, I love Ethan Page.
I was like screaming. I was like, there's no way that just happened.
Was
I was
sick.
furious. But
who was in that match? Trick, Ethan Page, Javon.
And it was Sean Spears.
Sean Spears. What a crew.
Sean Spears, now the lead member of The Culling. Oh,
Culling
boy.
sucks.
But it's so imminent that clearly, like, Trick, Mello, Javon, and Ethan Page are so, like, right now they're in the mid-card, and then, but, like, WWE is finally, like, it feels like they're going to use this NXT talent right and set themselves up for success. Because you've got the 4 right there. They're so perfect.
Yeah.
Oba is already main eventer. Like, what you have in Oba Femi. They're set up so good. Ricky's coming up.
Plus, you have Braun Breaker.
Yeah. I mean,
Braun's at the same category as
The one
like Oba.
problem I think they're going to run into is just right now, like the main event picture, I feel like it's too stacked to put all of them up
No,
there.
you don't need a main event. You need to keep Javon, Trick, Ethan, and Mello all in the mid-card right now.
Oh, yeah.
And give them all runs. You've already done it with Mello. You can do it even more. Ethan's now there. Javon's coming up. Trick's got the belt. Like, that's a perfect medium for them right now because you just called them up. It's exactly what they did with Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
Breaker took a year in the mid-card scene before officially taking that next step up. He had the Intercontinental Championship, feuded with Jay, did all that stuff. There's nothing wrong with a mid-card reign.
I just think that, like, you're going to have Randy, you're going to have Cody, you're going to have Roman, you're going to have Punk, Drew,
Yeah.
Jacob, all those guys.
So you
up
don't
there.
need these guys right now. But
You
also
need an
these
upper mid-card title.
these are the guys you have for the next 15 years.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Ideally. Just pull in AEW and just make 20 million titles.
No, because that just dilutes everything. Like, I agree.
You don't need titles, man. People can get over without
Give
titles.
me the cruiserweight title
LA
back.
Knight. LA Knight did
Yeah.
get over without a title.
I mean,
damn
he
right.
did.
He did.
And then he just wasted the momentum and didn't do anything with it.
That's not
Santos
on
Escobar.
him. That's on booking.
It's on Santos Escobar. Anyways,
I mean, LA Knight could have won Money in the Bank that year.
He should have won it.
He should have
this
won it the
past
last
year.
3 years.
Yeah.
The fact that I don't mind that Priest won Money in the Bank that one, but
Drew.
it should have been LA Knight. But whatever. That's besides the point. Becky Lynch had herself a promo. She comes out, starts yapping, saying, she's the best, yada, yada, yada. Issues an open challenge. I was like, okay, maybe Sol Ruka. Nope, Io Sky.
Pleasant surprise.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, Io Sky, awesome.
This was like a half face turn where she was like, I want to be more respectful, be a fighting champion for my kid. And then she went back on I'm the best because Sports Illustrated said it. The Bleacher Report said it. It's
Well,
like,
then
okay.
She also said that Io Sky was the Marty Jannetty to Rhea Ripley, Shawn Michaels.
Oh, yeah, it was funny because it was like they started booing her because of that. And then she went, oh, they're booing you, Io.
Which is, man, anything to get Io away from Rhea.
Proper rage bait. So the match ends up happening. Yeah, that's the next thing that happened. So they actually have a relatively really good match. But it ends because Asuka interferes and costs Io the match.
Great.
It's just the fact that there's no more Kyrie because she's gone.
Yeah.
really, really 1,000 IQ play there, Hunter.
That's
Did the AI tell you to do that?
It sucks.
There was some
but,
AI on NXT.
I mean, yeah. But I don't think Asuka should be using a tag team because I think she's way too good for a tag team.
I agree, but
Yeah.
if you're going to spend that much time using the Kabuki Warriors, give them more than like one meaningless title reign.
I mean, again, I'm going to say it, unpopular opinion. I do not give a rat's butt about women's tag team wrestling. It is not entertaining to me at all.
Yeah, well, I think Charlotte and Alexa, they're good.
Even that, it's not like it's just two good wrestlers.
Yeah,
There's no they're not doing crazy tag team moves together.
no,
They're just two good wrestlers in a tag team.
because no one's building up proper women's tag team wrestling.
Exactly,
Yeah.
because it's a dying thing.
I mean, they're also diluting the women's U.S. title division and the women's IC title division.
This is where I have said this before and I'll say it again. You had Carter and Chance right there, a proper women's tag
Yeah,
team.
they're the only one.
A proper tag team. You could have built on that, but no.
Then you cut them.
Fumbled them.
Yeah.
Hard. And now they're gone.
I hope they
Now-
don't do it with Fatal Influence.
One's in AEW. The other one, I have no idea where she is.
Again, I just don't understand how WWE doesn't see a trio and you know how to book a trio. You put one as the face of it. All three are on the same level, but one is clearly the face, and that's the one that can go after the bigger titles. Then the other two are meant to be tag teams. And you can do tag team champions. The New Day was a different example, but even then you did it with Kofi kind of. But you know what it worked with? The frickin' Shield.
And
You
the
would have
Bloodline.
one of them go after a singles belt, and the other two were going after tag belts.
Yep.
You
No
could
matter
do-
how you wanted to put it or which way you wanted to shuffle them around, it worked.
It worked with the Shield. Probably not the Bloodline. It was Roman.
It
really.
worked with the Wyatts.
The Wyatts.
R.I.P.
Would you say Evolution? No.
I mean, I would say Evolution.
What
Because
about
if you Evolution, you think about it, it's Triple H, and then it was Randy and Batista.
and then
but with-
Ric Flair is kind of like the
Ric Flair's the manager.
Yeah.
But with Evolution, it was so obvious that it was the face of the company, and then really good, really good. So you couldn't like with the Shield, you were still building all three of these guys up from the ground.
Yeah.
So you didn't you didn't have that launch point. You really had to build them into what they were, and they did for years.
Yeah.
And
I
it
could
worked.
have done it with the Vision if it was just the Bronze in theory.
But it doesn't have to be the big all the time.
No,
I
no,
mean,
no.
you think about the Shield. Dean won the United States Championship at Night of Champions when Roman and Seth won the tag team championships from Cody and Goldust.
The Rhodes brothers.
Yeah.
What a time. What a time. You know what I miss? I miss Rhodes Scholars. Shout out Cody Rhodes and Damian Sandow.
Oh,
What a tag
Damien
team that
Mizdow.
was. Man, what a team. So the next thing that happened, the Joe Hendry concert. He comes out. He got a good amount of reactions. Pretty much this whole concert was saying fire Logan Paul. So now I guess he's intertwined with the Vision.
I can't wait for Logan Paul to say Joe Hendry and then he appears. That'll be cinema.
Yeah, I don't know if intertwined with the Vision. I think it's just Joe Hendry, Logan Paul.
Yeah.
I think
So
it's just two sides of the internet.
both Theory and Paul come out. They start beating up on Hendry, and here we go, Street Profits again. They later revealed that they're not with Seth. They just don't like the Vision.
Yeah, the Street Profits are clearly just going after the Vision, which, right, they should not have put him with Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
They made clearly, and I'm glad they kind of cleared that up. Street Profits are going after the tag titles.
I wanted Monday Night Messiah Part 2.
No, no, we do not need the Messiah anymore.
Bring back Buddy Murphy.
I do agree with that. Buddy ain't being used right now. Shout out my guy. Anyways, not a bad concert though. Michael Cole was getting into it.
You was singing along.
He was. So next up, you had they were building hype to the mask versus mask match between the El Grandes and the new, lankier, probably more handsome El Grande, allegedly, asked to have a match against Rey Mysterio. So they get this match going. Mysterio ends up picking up the win.
Of Rey, man.
This is a very nice picture. A lot of padding.
Yeah.
Oh, because this was Mortal Kombat.
Mhm.
Yeah. Rey ends up winning. Ryan Bravo almost got that steel plate in there, but guess who showed up to stop him? The original El Grande.
Who is the heel and face in this?
There isn't.
So in WWE,
It's mixed.
I know, it's so weird. 'cause
Chad is face, but in AAA, Ludwig's face,
It's
Yeah,
so
allegedly.
weird.
allegedly.
Like, give me the consistency. Just make
No, I
the-
love it. I love that they're
like the
two different.
Yeah, I like that it's just two completely different things.
I mean, it's weird though, because if you're someone that just watches Raw and then you go see this mask versus mask match, and then you see the taller El Grande Americano getting cheered,
well, it's
like he's Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I think the biggest reason is because of the fact that Ludwig can actually speak Spanish. Chad Gable literally cannot,
he just says,
and they've played on that.
But it's
Yeah,
so
he just says-
funny.
"Hola, compadre. Me llamo este El Grande Americano."
But also, it's like this is. I cannot believe we have gotten this far with our El Grande Americano.
this is really funny.
It's insane to me. This has lasted like 2 years.
One.
Yeah, I was gonna say this.
A one.
Well, we've had taller El Grande for less than a year.
It started with Gable branching off of
American made.
American Made.
Because he hated the luchadors.
Yeah,
He
hated
went to go learn the craft in Mexico.
and he still hasn't come back.
He's not back, man.
He has not come
Well,
back.
no, he was on TV once.
he was.
Because remember when the El Grande got arrested?
Yeah,
Gable was like, "Did you just see that?"
that is right.
He's like, "See, everybody says it's not me."
then
Yeah.
Ludwig kind of just got Imperium's no more. Ludwig's just gone.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor guy.
But
He's in mourning over losing Tiffy.
and Vinci.
And Vinci.
Poor
I've-
Vinci.
Oh.
There's but what's the outcome of this? Because if you're gonna do mask versus mask, there has to be a way where at the end of it, they both are revealed to
No.
not be El Grande
No,
Americano.
No.
I think-
Ludwig El Grande Americano is just the permanent gimmick.
I
now.
think I agree. I think Ludwig has to win.
Just to stay as like, well, yes, I agree. Gable should lose, but like, are you just gonna keep Ludwig as El Grande Americano and
Yes.
keep him running in AAA?
he will win the AAA
yeah.
Mega Campeonato.
keep him Ryan Bravo. Like that's
Yeah.
great.
Oh,
that
right.
too.
Bravo.
Just keep them too.
Like keep that going, and then Gable you can put back in mid card. I don't know. Have him go after Sammy again. Why not?
Ludwig has his own Mexican girlfriend now. He's just fully into it.
He is fully into the culture.
It'll just be funny, man. Shout out Ludwig Kaiser.
He went from a phenomenal wrestler in a phenomenal faction,
European elegance.
European elegance, to dressing up as a luchador with two other British guys.
And you know what, man? It frickin' works.
Because they can
The
speak
crowd
Spanish.
wants what they want.
It makes no sense. Like thinking about it from just
fun,
a
though.
normal standpoint, it's like how is this getting so over? But
It's fun, though.
whatever.
You try to explain this to someone, like, imagine if we had tried to explain this on our sports night segment.
I think we have tried to explain this once.
There's no explaining.
It just
WWE.
sounds so
So,
ridiculous.
so we had this guy that was European excellence and this guy that was like an Olympian.
Yeah,
And then they both put on masks and now they're beefing. And one of them's got to have to take it off.
people of Mexico.
Trust me, it's
love them.
really serious.
It's a blood feud in AAA. But that was that match. Mysterio picked up the win. So there was a backstage segment. Grayson Waller's like, I haven't been used in weeks. I want to have a match. And Adam Pearce says Obafemi. And in theory, it's like, Obafemi, he's just a wash in the pan. This guy, he's nothing. And he's like, no, Obafemi. Looks behind. There's Oba. He's like, I'll have a match with you. And then they go out and Grayson Waller gets killed.
Yeah.
Grayson Waller is cooked. Is he on the list?
Let's see. No.
Waller's
Whoa.
good. I love Grayson Waller, man. Like, he's just getting used wrong. His personality is awesome.
He is
Grayson
being used
Waller?
He
wrong.
could be Kevin Owens.
You just made no.
I don't.
Grayson Waller could be Kevin Owens.
There's a spot for him somewhere. I just don't know where it is.
This is not
In a different
how
company.
I want WWE to use Obafemi. Sometimes you can use it, yes, but this better not be all the time.
I don't think it will, man.
No,
'Cause,
this
like,
is like a transition period just until next
You
big
had
feud.
the like moment last week on Raw where he said the ruler's here and the mic drop. So like keep him as this all powerful thing. If you want to do this sometimes where he goes and have a squash match, but like you gotta almost treat him as like a Brock Lesnar.
Well, thing is now the Obafemi Open Challenge.
Yeah, that's great.
That's gonna be good.
Do that,
Wasn't
but
it like-
actually give him comp. Don't send the Apollo Cruises of the world out there.
Well, you can't send Apollo Crews
he's-
anymore.
He's gone now.
Send send talent. You don't have to send
Akira Tozawa.
Akira Tozawa.
Vikingo.
But you can send send LA Knight, send Sami Zayn, send Solo Sikoa.
Like they can actually have good matches.
Yeah.
Like Oba will still win,
Yeah.
but like they can have good matches.
Give him like Dr. Wagner Jr.,
No.
Give him Mr. Iguana.
who was on NXT.
Yeah, he was. Shout out Mr. Iguana. So Femi won pretty easily. I mean, surprise, surprise. Bailey and Lyra took on Roxanne and Raquel. I believe this was Roxanne's hometown. So she was over. In
Well,
this
was
match.
this was the segment before they were all in the clubhouse or playhouse or whatever it's called, and Liv was talking to Roxanne about how she because Liv was like, I'm glad, trying to get yourself back on your feet. And then she confronted Roxanne a little bit about the stuff when she was gone with Dom, finally addressing it.
Took long enough.
For the first time ever, it's been addressed that, Liv was like, all right, woman, back off of my dirty Dom. And then Roxanne was like, I need a minute. And then Finn popped up.
Ooh, I love them planting seeds.
Finn Roxanne is awesome, but also Finn was like, shh. And Roxanne was like, what are you doing here? I was like, Roxanne, shut up.
So we're going to have this blow over at Survivor Series.
Survivor.
It might blow over at Backlash.
No, far Survivor
Long-term
Series.
storytelling.
No, far Survivor Series.
We're going to
is
have the AI write
it's-
this for another 6 months.
It is either going to blow over at Backlash or Saturday Night's Main Event.
Yeah.
Or Clash in Italy.
Roxanne Liv is the right move. Do I wish it was Liv Raquel? Maybe a little,
Maybe that's the next step.
but I do like Liv Roxanne. I just love Raquel, man.
you
Raquel's
gotta-
put in so much good work.
You got to build up Roxy, and I think she's kind of taking the same sort of route that
Liv did.
Liv did, but also kind of what Braun Breaker did
Yeah.
in a sense.
Which is the right move.
Yeah.
Put the up-and-coming thing in a faction with the top person in the company, and they can build off one another.
Yep, it's a very simple formula.
It works.
That I don't remember the last time it didn't work.
Yeah.
Well,
It works, man.
I'd have to think, but Perez and Raquel got the win. Roxy got the pin. I think she pinned Bailey. Oh, Bailey.
Oh, Bailey and Lyra. Man, we all thought you were going to win.
Nope. Back
at
to the
all.
bottom.
Yeah.
Just get rid of Bailey. God, she should have. I wish Bailey got cut.
We'll get to those cuts a little bit. Roman Reigns promo to end off the night. He comes into the ring to answer Jacob Fatu's challenge.
Great.
No. First, he had to do the whole acknowledge me stick.
Well,
Great.
He waited for a little bit. I was
Yup.
like, is he going to do it? And then he was like, you know what? While we're at it,
by the way.
I'm like, okay,
Yup.
all right.
It's back, and the ones went up. It's perfect.
he had to get his catchphrase in.
So
It's not a catchphrase,
yes,
bro.
it
It's
is.
a freaking
It
movement.
literally is a
it
catchphrase.
is an advertisement, essentially.
It's a
merch.
movement.
It is a bit of a movement.
So you're saying that's like saying yeet is a catchphrase, or isn't?
The yeet movement was real. It's just like the yes movement.
Yeah.
Catchphrases can become
and the
movements.
yeah movement.
there was never a yeah movement.
That
knew you
Twitter
were gonna
page
say
says
that.
otherwise.
And they didn't get anywhere. Jay won a world championship at WrestleMania. Daniel Bryan won a world championship at WrestleMania. LA Knight face ISO Speed at WrestleMania.
Just wait.
We are not the same.
Hey, he was on ESPN too.
He was on ESPN too. Anyways, so Roman's yapping, yada yada yada. Brings out Jacob Fatu. They go face to face.
This is This is so.
So
We are back in 2020.
No, we are not.
It
I mean, it's the
ended
same kind of
with
thing.
it ended with Jacob Fatu attacking Roman and like actually getting the better of him.
Well, this is Jacob. I love that they're introducing a new submission finish for Jacob with this like clutch throat thing.
What didn't they call it? Like the Tongan death grip?
Yes, Tongan death grip.
I don't think
think
he
it
had
I think
a
it looks
submission before.
No.
Personally, I think it looks a little stupid, but if there's history behind it and it makes sense, go ahead.
Yeah, I think the spike's stupid, but it's a Samoan tradition like move.
Yeah.
So, but this was all like Jacob, like he was like calling out Roman, saying all the right stuff that Jacob and Roman should both be saying. Jacob's like, you forgot about me. You were up in the penthouse with everybody while I was in the streets starving. Actual truth. He was like, you, Jimmy, and Jay were all up there. He said, you didn't call. Jimmy didn't call. Jay didn't call. But you know who did call? Solo. I was like, okay, cool.
Which makes it worse considering the fact that he pinned him.
No,
On
it
Friday?
doesn't. It makes sense. And then Roman's like, all right, little bro, I didn't forget about you. The tribal chief has more things to deal with. Things get hectic around here. Says, I didn't forget about you. He said, hell, I'm the one that signed off on you being here. Cooking. They were both cooking. And then that's what got Jacob off the edge.
Yep. That's what went from calm Jacob to I'm going to kill you, Jacob.
Great.
And it was great. It was great.
And then submission.
Yeah,
Roman
I
sells
mean-
it perfect. Roman's, doing his...
Roman selling that move was elite. He
Roman
went-
is an elite seller of everything.
like it was good. And then he picks up the mic, still selling it.
Yeah.
In the voice. So it's like, I'll see you at Backlash.
Jacob!
See you at Backlash, buddy.
See you backlash.
From post to
Well, then Jacob said, nah, I ain't gonna see you at Backlash. I'll see you on Friday. All right, cool.
Let him cook,
Okay.
man.
See you then.
Let him cook.
So that was Raw.
Both shows got new graphic
Raw got
packages,
an
by the
A.
way.
This was a very good Raw.
This was a great Raw.
Yeah.
Somehow the MVP was Seth Rollins. Should have been Roman,
Yeah.
but
Roman's
that's besides the point.
MVP, man.
Both shows got new graphics packages, though.
They did.
And I do know CM Punk,
No CM Punk.
which is
Maybe he'll be on Friday.
we're gonna see what
Are
happens
they?
with Punk.
Are they gonna move him to SmackDown?
Well, I think that's what I saw because I think USA Network was like, we need someone because they got completely cleaned out.
They got Rhea. They got Cody.
I don't know.
That's it, though.
I don't know where CM Punk goes right now.
He goes after Cody for the title.
Not yet. That's WrestleMania.
They planted that seed. Does Punk go for?
Not right now. It's
No,
not
he
till
does.
WrestleMania.
He doesn't go for.
I do
mid-card.
think Punk but I don't know. Because after Mania, I was like, Punk's probably gonna take time off here.
Maybe
And
we
then he
get
said he
Punk
didn't.
Randy soon.
That's
That's not a bad idea,
No, they're gonna run back Cody.
Wait like a month. I think
Yeah.
wait a month. Let Punk and Randy have like a 3-month feud. End it off at like Survivor Series, and then you can start building Punk Cody if you want.
Just
I'm still thinking that they're just gonna run Cody Randy back at Backlash.
They
I don't see a where will they don't.
Not
Well,
as
Randy,
Backlash.
Randy hasn't shown up.
yeah,
I
Cody
know.
Randy is too big for Backlash.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll run that back
Just
again.
need Kevin Owens,
Just-
man.
Yeah, just because of how it
I
all
miss
went down.
Kevin.
It's so
so
sad.
badly,
You just
man.
put Kevin Owens in anything and it works perfectly.
LFG.
Not LFG. Speaking of lower down shows, let's talk about NXT. So, started off with Miles Bourne taking on Saquon Sugars.
I think this is what I do want to say before we talk about this NXT. I think that to me, this, if you were Shawn Michaels, this may have been the scariest show you've had to make of NXT.
Yeah.
Because everyone was going to watch this and be like, NXT just got completely cleaned out. Where do you go from here?
and boy,
so
did he respond.
They kind of acknowledged that too because their opening segment was basically them being like, "What are we doing?"
Because it kind of like, it called back to when they ended NXT with, what's her name? The old manager.
What,
Ava?
Ava. Yeah, when everybody was like clamoring at Ava's office, like, what are we doing? What's happening? And they come in and it's like, did you just see what Oba did? And it cuts to like him leaving the title in the middle of the ring.
Yep.
It gave like moments of that. God, man, I can't believe Ava's not in WWE.
She quit.
God, I love Ava. And Samantha Urban.
Nepotism.
What's so stupid?
Yeah. So
Look at WWE let the 2 hottest women in the company walk.
the match ended with Miles Bourne picking up the win. Not bad.
I mean,
So-
DL Lennox tried to intervene with a chair, and then Sugar was like, "Nah."
And then after the match ended, you had 2 new people come up, 2 new newcomers. Mr. England Tristan Angel warned Bourne that he was here to make a statement, followed by a sneak attack by the champion of LFG's Cam Hendricks.
Okay.
Instantly, a great way to get 2 brand new people in.
So here you go, NXT. This is what LFG and Evolve were supposed to be. They're the tier below NXT, and you're supposed to be able to put the top guys on that onto NXT. Let's see if it works. You've implemented the first step. Can you capitalize on it?
Has anyone from LFG really made an impact?
Shiloh Hill.
Shiloh Hill and was Kendall Gray on LFG?
What was the Undertaker's
No.
guys?
I think that was Shiloh Hill and Jasper Troy.
Yeah.
Jasper Troy is
They're
irrelevant.
fumbling Jasper Troy so hard.
Yeah.
He was built as I think his first feud was Oba.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
'cause
he won
Undertaker-
the speed title.
Undertaker pulled up to Oba and was like, these are my guys.
Now
You're going to go with them.
now Jasper Troy's is doing nothing.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Anyways, so that was that match. Not bad whatsoever. Tony D, he comes out to talk, and this is where things get really good.
Yeah.
He comes out to talk about the box last week. Lights go out, and a new threat comes. It's evil. from
No,
New
it's
Japan.
not. They didn't. Well,
They
is.
didn't. They didn't give a name, but it's
evil.
formally evil.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Comes out, former IWGP Heavyweight Champion, hands him a scroll indicating war is coming from him. And then, and only then, once Evil walks away, Tavion Heights comes and lays out Tony D.
Yup.
And then after that, a brand new guy that no one even knew who he was, Vic Joseph literally said, "Is that a fan?" No, it's Will Cruz from England. From, I think, Rev Pro. He's now signed to NXT. What?
Awesome.
He had
This
a massive moonsault.
shout out Shawn Michaels. He is good at his job.
We're 2 segments in, and they're cooking.
This is how you do it. This is how you build a developmental thing. You go get guys that you think you can develop. I mean, look at Tony D. And now he's in, you've built up Tony D to be this mass threat, and you had him get weighed out twice.
So Will Cruz, I will say, he looks a little stupid, in my opinion.
He's how big do you think he is?
He's-
400 pounds?
He's a big
Well, he's
boy.
6'4". He's 29.
29.
He's 29 years old. So where did he wrestle before?
I think
He did a
Japan
moonsault.
and the UK.
He was at Noah. Okay, he was at Progress and then the British Indie circuit. He was doing both Noah and Progress at the same time, and then debuted on NXT yesterday as a recording. Not bad. Not bad
That's
at all.
impressive how they managed to try him out too, and then it didn't get revealed.
Well, I think it was just the fact they looked at what he was doing, in both England and Japan. It's okay, this guy's really good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't think he's necessarily got the look of a big time main eventer. He's kind of got a baby face.
Yeah.
He doesn't scare me.
No.
But that moonsault he did was pretty cool.
Yeah, if you do, yeah.
A big guy doing
We're
a
going to
moonsault.
like a big dude doing a moonsault.
I mean, hey, if Bronson Reed pulled out one,
yeah.
I'd crap myself
I mean, dude, Ivar literally got put in the Elimination Chamber qualifying matches.
because he could moonsault.
Yeah.
Yeah. that was
Also,
good.
I hope that eventually they can do they can put over the was it the Belgian guy?
Van Dux.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Put him in birthright.
No.
looking at all the people they have that they're going to build up. Prosper, formerly Eli Knight, Elio Lafer when he comes back, Dorian Van Dux, these guys that just showed up in this
Birthright.
Birthright. It's
Gotta love Birthright.
Birthright is a jobber faction.
No, it's
they're
not.
They're actually pretty solid. But
Wait until later.
what Shawn Michaels is doing right now,
He's good at his job.
building these
Yeah.
people up, it's actually insane. It is.
Look
so
what Shawn
good.
Michaels just did. If you're Shawn Michaels, you have got, imagine how proud he is when he turns on, or he's sitting back at Gorilla at WrestleMania, and he sees Obafemi beat Brock Lesnar, a guy literally that had zero wrestling experience, and Shawn Michaels built him
Yep.
into the main eventer for the next 20 years of wrestling.
And retired Brock.
And then you like imagine Sean sitting back and you're seeing Trick, Mello, Ethan Page, Shawn Michaels and Ethan Page. I bet I know Shawn Michaels loves Ethan Page and Ethan Page loves Shawn Michaels. That is like a kid to him because I think Shawn sees so much of himself in Ethan Page. Perfect. Seeing the Javons, you're seeing the JC Janes,
Ricky.
You're seeing Ricky. You're seeing all of these people that you've built up. It's man, shout out Shawn Michaels.
It's great.
He's like a proud dad.
It is great. So, Birthright,
Yeah, the boys.
they came out mocking their opponents before
no.
revealing. So this was supposed to be EK Prosper and Dorian Van Dux. They laid out Van Dux backstage. Prosper comes, and then guess who returns? Shawn Legacy, another guy that they're going to build up from
Hello.
Evolve. Great to see him back. They have a tag match. Legacy and Prosper pick up the win, just simply getting the faces over. I don't mind it whatsoever. It's cool.
Like-
Now, I will say, I do agree with you. Birthright's credibility is not very high.
They've
right
had
now.
a single win, which was the Speed Championship.
Well, thing
Their
is,
name is Birthright, man.
they're a heel group and they're relatively new. They can afford some losses, especially because of the fact they can just fall back on William Regal and Fit Finley.
I mean, we
Yeah.
haven't seen them since the beginning, though.
They'll
Like,
show up.
Lexus King winning the Speed Championship isn't doing it for me. We haven't even really done anything with Ariana Grace being the TNA Knockouts champion.
Yeah, I forgot she was a Knockouts champion.
Yeah.
Also,
I mean, given
Mustafa Ali's the TNA International champion.
I mean, given I don't watch TNA, but
Neither do I. I just saw that.
I might start watching TNA. I keep saying I'm going to start watching Evolve. Still haven't.
Don't.
I might today. It is on today.
There you go.
Yeah. And then TNA's on Thursdays on AMC.
God, imagine if we covered WWE, AEW, TNA. Oh boy, we would have a lot to talk
Yeah.
about.
It's
Yeah.
a lot.
So, backstage, yada yada yada. Stone put over Tate and welcomed into NXT. Cool. Lola Vice gets ahead of the calling thanks to Mr. Iguana. So Lola came to the ring to call it Izzy Dame. Sean Spears appeared. Vice countered with the arrival of her mixed tag team champion, Mr. Iguana, and the champions cleared the ring together.
Well, Spears was like, the
Thank
calling
you,
is
Mr.
always
Iguana.
2 steps ahead, and we're 1 step ahead. And then they're behind him. They're behind Lola Vice, and then Mr. Iguana just appears.
See, that's the thing. I am more than okay with Mr. Iguana being put in this position right now.
It makes sense.
Upper mid card to main event of NXT. I don't think he's good enough to be on main roster. As main roster, he's a novelty act. Up here, you can actually use him.
Yeah. But this can also help you build him up in AAA.
Because
and
even
helps
in
put Lola
Some
Vice over.
guys, they don't like you can use them just in AAA. They don't have to be involved in WWE projects.
Yeah.
You can just be AAA wrestlers.
Omos.
Omos. God, can't believe that. So that happened afterwards. The debut of Lizzie Rain, who once again another person that immediately I care about.
Awesome.
Not only was she very good in the Indies, she goes out, has a relatively good match against Nikita Lyons, and her finisher is really cool. It's called Thunderstruck,
Yeah.
and it's like a step up, like Shining Wizard.
Mm-hmm.
It's impressive.
Dope move. She picks up the win. Now I'm not the biggest fan of Lizzie Rain's personality because it's just her screaming about heavy metal.
I love heavy metal. I'm from the 70s because my uncle's Clive Burr.
Like, I can understand. I get it. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I do like her as a wrestler, and I think she's going to be awesome.
You could always fix character work, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
By the way, Clive Burr's the former drummer for Iron Maiden.
Clive Burr. Is he all related to Bill Burr?
No, he died in 2013.
Nonetheless, Lizzie Rain on NXT. Should be a lot of fun to watch. Then we had Kalani Jordan face off against Ren Sinclair. See, this is someone you still have in NXT. Kalani Jordan.
Yeah, and the Red QCC, which is the stupidest faction name ever.
Don't
It's just
disrespect the
Ren
Ren QCC.
Sinclair and Kalani Jordan.
Kendall
Not
Gray.
Kalani Jordan, Kendall Gray.
So the match ended with Jordan picking up the win. I think there was a fake injury by Ren Sinclair. I don't know, but Kalani got the win. Not bad. I mean, not really too much to talk about. Oh yeah, and then the Zarya Soruka AI video
Oh,
that
yeah.
was awful. Did you see that?
I did not see this.
Oh,
It's horrid.
so obviously WWE AI slop. They've been doing it recently. You could tell because they did a zoom in on Soruka. You could tell so obviously that wasn't Soruka, that it was AI. And then
Really?
she disappears. The necklace falls down, and it's like come on. Like, really?
Oh, you'll have to show it to me after this.
Yeah, I'll show it to you after. It's so bad. Like, it's I was looking at, like, what people were saying online. Like, it's awful.
Yeah.
I
Pure
hate
slop.
It's like, I can make a really funny joke, but I won't. I'll tell it to you after we're done.
I know what it is.
You know what I'm talking
Don't say it.
about. So then in the main event was Ricky Saints against Shiloh Hill. This was Ricky's farewell match for
Yeah.
NXT. And he ends up putting over Shiloh Hill. Good on him. Overall, a relatively good match, and you build up Shiloh, who I don't think personally is ready for the main event, but apparently people in NXT are over, or they love him, so
Yeah.
who am I to say?
Give him the North American Championship.
Oh, I agree. That's fine. NXT Championship? No.
Also, they had a segment where they had Blake Monroe buried with a gravestone, and then Tatum Paxley just kind of hung out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Tatum and Shiloh Hill are like best buds now.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's good.
And then Blake Monroe was tweeting from inside the coffin, canonically.
What?
Oh, Blake Monroe. But no,
The
like,
glamour.
so that's how NXT ended. I thought overall, for what? Okay, I don't know what Bleacher Report's on. They gave that a D plus.
What?
Are you serious?
Because they don't. It's just you don't know the people.
ball.
Yeah.
Like,
It's developmental.
this was a must-see episode of NXT, but not one that will be an easy watch down the
can't
line
see
for
that.
those trying
Oh,
to
the
view the
Brave.
full
I see it
journeys
now.
of these fresh names. Okay, they're pretty much saying there's so many new names that it's going to be hard for people to keep track. So
Probably
You
for
gotta
a
start
little
somewhere.
bit. Yeah.
So that's fine. I am more than okay with
People
having,
didn't know who Trick Williams, Javon Evans were.
Yeah, like I am more than okay with having a lot of names that are exciting that you can build up
Yeah.
than like one or two top guys. I am
Yeah.
more than okay with that. But
That's what NXT should
Hey,
be.
and they have experience from Evolve now.
they do. They do have experience from Evolve. So let's get to the full list of
cuts.
the roster cuts from WWE. So the following people have been released by the WWE: Alba Fire, Aleister Black, Alex Shelley, Andre Chase, Apollo Crews, Bo Dallas, Uncle Howdy, Chris Island, Chris Sabin. I didn't even see Dante Chen got released. Dexter Loomis, Eric Rowan, Joe Gacy, Kyrie Sane, Luca Crucifino, Malik Blade, Nikki Cross, Santos Escobar, Serena Linton, Trill London, Tyra May Steele, Tyreek Igwe, Tyson DuPont, Zelina Vega, and Zoe Stark. So the entire White Six are gone. Kyrie's gone. Aleister Black's gone. My guy Andre Chase is gone. Chase U is dead. Fully dead. Finally dead. Alba Fire's gone. The biggest one, obviously, though, is the White Six. The
Yeah.
entirety of the White Six got released.
It's
What
just,
was the point of them feuding with MFT for 6 months then?
It's just so sad.
Yeah.
Like,
Like
the-
to bring them all back, like we all remember, right? Or you weren't here, but we
No.
remember, like, week by week basis going through these teasers that they were dropping.
yeah.
Everyone loved it, and when they debuted, it was one of the loudest reactions I've seen. People loved it when they debuted. I mean, they killed Chad Gable,
Yeah.
and now they're gone.
It's just, it's so
It's like
because they're in a lose-lose spot.
Yeah.
Because you can make it really cool, but so much stuff has to go right. One, they're not going to be the Wyatts. They're not going to be Bray, Rowan, and Harper, and they can't live up to that. And it's one of those things where you don't know how to book them because you can't decide if you want them to wrestle or if you want them to be supernatural.
Yep.
And you're in such a tough spot with it. So like, and they never took off. They had, I mean, even dating back to the OG Uncle Howdy, when it just never took off.
Well,
and then they even went off air and then had to reignite them, bringing them back.
Yeah, like they were off TV for like 2 months, and then when they came back, guess what? Thunderous
Yeah,
applause.
they got a pop.
Because people loved them.
I mean,
It's
it's just. I think they could have done so much better. I think you should have used Bo Dallas.
Yeah.
So many different ways. I think you should have Uncle Howdy been this like main eventer with the Wyatt Six around him, just like they did with Bray.
I personally, I would have loved if they didn't use Uncle Howdy as much.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
have loved to see
like
Bo
a special
Dallas.
thing.
Every time Bo Dallas was on screen, I was like, "This is cool.
Yeah,
Like that's so cool."
and now they're all gone. Now the one that really upset me,
Kyrie
upset me, MGMC upset me. That one really upset me.
MGMC
Yeah.
is ridiculous.
that one was really bad because
like-
that was like they just signed them to be on AEW and then they gave them the tag belts.
That's what they did. They signed them to make sure they didn't get to AEW, and now they're going to AEW.
their momentum was so hot at the beginning because they gave them the tag belts 2 weeks after they debuted, and they did nothing with them besides the TLC matches.
Now, I can agree with some fans saying, "Oh, they had like no character." They didn't need a character. They're one of the best tag teams ever.
Yeah.
They never gave him a chance to actually be on screen. The only time they were on TV was to get pitched ESPN by R-Truth.
Yeah, or talk with Johnny Gargano. The one that really upset me though, Aleister Black.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
It's just
This is so bad.
Like, why re-sign him?
He was billed to be in Mania against Randy Orton, and they brought in Pat McAfee, and now he's out of the company. And Zelina. Zelina was a solid wrestler.
I mean, probably what
Yeah.
happened was Zelina got released, and then Alistair left because of that.
I think they just both got released.
I don't think Alistair left because of Zelina.
I mean, could have
just-
pulled a carrying
I
cross
just like,
type
come
thing.
on, really? Like you build up Aleister Black, have him go through this feud with Randy Orton. People care about him. When he came back, guess what? People loved when he came back.
People loved Aleister Black before he left the first time.
Yep. I just they fumbled it because they tried to turn him into what Karrion Kross was. He never needed Zelina by his side.
No.
All he needed was a ring and the black mass. That's all you need for him.
Oh, the Black Mass.
So many of these people, it's like, what could have been, honestly.
He
There
didn't
is
need
so
to
many
talk.
so much potential with all these people. And then they just
Aleister Black
Yeah.
didn't even need to talk. His whole thing with Velveteen Dream, amazing.
Yeah.
And he talked one time.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
at least he didn't have a mask.
Yeah. Now, like the lower down ones, the lower down ones that surprised me, Tyra May Steele, season 1 winner of LFG, former, I believe, Olympian.
Yeah, she
She's
won a
gone.
gold medal.
Zoe Stark, that one sucks because she was about to come back from injury.
They cleared her, and they basically went, all right, bye.
One of my favorite NXT tag teams, Tyreek and Igwe, Tyson DuPont and Tyreek Igwe. See ya, boys. What were they called with Wesley? High Rise?
High Rise, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that just reminded me of Die Rise at Zombies, man.
Apollo Crews finally.
Santa,
took the
yeah,
bullet.
Apollo Crews somehow lasted a decade. Santos Escobar's gone. See ya, bud. I will always remember the Carlito clip. Luca Crucifino, what could have been with the family.
Yeah. The
Well,
family.
once the whole family split up, they gave him like some weird gimmick that they never actually used on TV.
Yeah, he was like a rave guy
yeah, he was
Yeah,
like some
well,
hippie.
for
he-
like a month.
He did die.
Yeah, he allegedly did.
He got thrown off the side of the bridge.
My allegiance is with Luca Crucifino. That was cinema.
Then Dante Chen, maybe the most over guy in the Performance Center ever.
Yeah.
They love him. I don't get why, but cool, whatever. Alba Fire was a bit surprising as well. Like, I don't think she would have gotten released if Chelsea didn't get hurt.
Yeah.
But it happens. I'm going to see Andre Chase. Now, who could be next in this article?
I mean,
Is Piper Niven on that?
It's
I would,
better to
wouldn't be
have-
surprised if she's
it's
gone.
better to have too much talent.
Yeah.
But it does suck at the end of the day.
So what this article is saying, I'm just going to refresh this because this keeps popping up.
What is it?
It just keeps saying page unresponsive. But these are the people that could be next in leaving. Austin Theory, Wendy Chu, Fraxium, Shinsuke, the Creed brothers,
Shinsuke.
Bronson Reed, Ivy Nile, JC Mateo, and The Miz.
They're not
They
going to
don't have the War Raiders on there.
They're not going to release the Miz.
Mike is there for life.
Mike will just retire.
Well, the ones that really get me, why would you release Theory and Reed? They're in the main event right now. They're faction. I understand one's hurt, but they're in the main event faction.
Bronson Reed doesn't make sense. Austin
Yeah.
Theory,
Yeah,
Eh.
I think Austin Theory is too far gone.
I think that you have tried everything that you possibly could to save Austin Theory, and it didn't work.
Now, the one that really upsets me, Fraxium.
Yeah,
If you release Fraxium, the biggest fumble of a
They
tag
just
team I've
haven't
ever
used
seen.
them. I mean, you literally have the guys who, in their time in NXT, put tag team wrestling on the map and won the best tag team in the world.
Over guys like the Usos
Yeah.
and the Young Bucks.
Like the Fraxium is probably the best example I've ever seen of putting two guys into a team and they just made it work because they bought in.
and then you have the exact same thing, but it's terrible. And Priest and Truth, they're the freaking tag titles or
Oh,
tag champions.
They just have nothing for Priest right now. Like, they literally have nothing for him
They
to do.
could have had Motor City go after them. They could have had Fraxium go after
Yeah.
them. They could have had Los Garza's job again for
Yeah,
the
it's-
20th
I'm
time.
surprised
fact
Los
that-
Garza's is still
I know.
there.
It's probably
Yeah.
like, why is Priest and Truth tag team champions? There's no need to have 2 tag team championships.
Unify them.
Yeah, you need to unify those belts.
I agree.
Because both of them are useless.
Yeah, because the tag team division on Raw also sucks.
Well, the Profits are back, so I'm
It's
not.
the Street Profits division, the Usos, and that's it.
I just
Because they refuse to use the Creed brothers.
It's just like, well, that's another one. Why are they not on the list? They're an amazing tag team. I understand Brutus can be a little wild with that Brutus ball.
Yeah.
But Julius Creed, at least him could be he's a freak.
I know.
He can be a solo guy. Like, I kind of view them, funny enough, as like American Alpha.
Yeah.
Did he wreck shop in NXT?
What, Julius Creed?
Yeah.
Well, that was back when they were the Diamond Mine, led by old Roderick Strong.
I think I saw a video where he did a single arm power bomb while holding someone else.
Yeah. He's a freak of nature.
That's insane.
And there's not using them. And it's like, but no, you don't use them. And oh boy, we get El Grande Americano.
Yeah.
They're using AI to write their stuff. They openly admitted that, and they basically the Creed brothers aren't making the cut for that kind of stuff. ChatGPT's not thinking of them.
It's just so dumb, and I hate it. I hate every bit of it, but that's just me.
Maybe that's why CM Punk's off, because they can't talk about their releases.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if sooner than later, in the next couple months, we'll probably get more releases of those, of who they might be. Who knows? Probably half the people that were on that list, but we shall see. Anything else? Anything else happened in wrestling this week? Not really to my knowledge. A lot of the main stuff was the releases and the big
releases and-
debuts.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know if we're recording next week. I really don't know.
I won't be here.
What's the Backlash card looking like right now? Because we could predict that.
Oh, is that this
This
Saturday?
May 9th.
May 9th? I'll probably just have you guys send in predictions next
Yeah,
week. And
yeah,
I'll
do
record a
that.
solo episode. Okay, well, thanks for listening. Episode 86 Beyond the Mat. We'll be back next time to talk with more graps.